Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Fond of Books. Today's topic is hijab. Come, let us know about the hijab. What is the hijab? The word hijab comes from the Arabic root word hijaba, which means to conceal or cover. In an Islamic context, hijab refers to the dress code required for Muslim females who have reached puberty. Hijab is the requirement of covering or veiling the entire body with the exception of the face and hands. Some also choose to cover their face and hands. This is referred to as burqa or niqab. The hijab is not required in situations where there are only females and certain male relatives present. However, hijab is not just about outer appearances, it is also about noble speech, modesty, and dignified conduct. These righteous manners are also required of men. Muslim males are also required to dress in loose and revealing clothing in order to maintain their modesty and dignity. The hijab is obedience. Although there are many benefits of hijab, it is first and foremost a commandment from God. Therefore, wearing it is an act of faith and obedience to the Creator as mentioned in the Quran. Tell the believing women to draw their outer garments around them when they go out or are among men. The hijab is modesty. Islam promotes modesty and decency and seeks to minimize immorality with society. The hijab, amongst other things, helps attain this goal. Say to the believing men that they should lower their gaze and guard their modesty. That is purer for them, and Allah is well acquainted with all that they do. And say to the believing women that they should lower their gaze and guard their modesty. They should not display their beauty except that which is apparent. That they should draw their veils over their chests and not display their beauty. The hijab is protection. The wisdom behind the hijab is not minimize sexual enticement and moral degradation in society as much as possible for both men and women. The hijab helps protect men, women, and society by creating stability in both families and communities in a number of ways. Shields from unwanted advances. Shields women from perverted looks and superficial scrutiny. May help reduce the likelihood of sexual assaults against women. Shields from sexual exploitation of women based on appearance. Shields from temptation and harmful desires. The hijab is respect. In a number of societies today, many women are taught from early childhood that their worth is proportional to their attractiveness. They are compelled to follow unrealistic and demeaning standards of beauty in order to satisfy unreasonable peer pressure and community expectations. In such a superficial environment where so much emphasis is placed on external beauty, the internal beauty of the individual counts for very little. Islam, however, teaches that a woman is to be respected according to her virtuous character and actions rather than by her looks or physical features of which she has little or no control. She does not have to use her body and charms to gain recognition or acceptance in society. As the hijab directs self-worth away from appearance and onto qualities such as piety, virtue, modesty, and intellect, attributes which are more equally accessible to all. Every woman who wears a hijab or burqa is a unique individual, and it is unfair and inaccurate to make a sweeping judgment about all such women based on one item of clothing they have in common. The hijab is confidence. The hijab enables women to have confidence in themselves as human beings. It increases the self-esteem of women by allowing them to focus on what really matters in life. The obsession with physical appearance can have dangerous and unhealthy consequences, as some women go to harmful lengths in order to feel accepted by an increasingly demanding society. The hijab helps prevent such mental and physical harms associated with a lack of confidence by limiting self consciousness based on appearance. I don't wear it because I am oppressed. I wear it because I am empowered. Thank you. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Jazakallahu khairan kaseera. May Allah reward you for this. Ameen. Please do like, share, comments, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.